Hello friends, it's Mav. We're here on episode 17 of my stupid lucky playthrough. And yeah, it is actually episode 17 because funny thing happened when I was working on episode 16. Got about halfway through recording it and all of a sudden I didn't realize it, but we stopped recording. And instead of going back to the save from episode 15 to re-record 16, I decided, you know what? Let's just skip ahead. So there is no episode 16. It got blitzed. And what we worked on is we're finishing up the power generation plant over here. Ooh, we got a dupe. Hold on. We got to get that in a minute. We got a couple of poke shells, and I put them behind this locked gate over here where I dump polluted dirt into, because they eat polluted dirt, and they'll sit in here and they will die and they'll lay eggs and they'll hatch eggs, and we'll get the fossil and the poke shell molts, and we'll use that to make lime for steel later on. But I want to keep my dupes separated from them because when there's eggs around, poke shells get angry, and we're up to 2 poke shells already because we got one as a care package and there was another one floating around we probably got as a care package earlier. I also ripped out the power over here because I'm running power off of my main grid that is almost finished over here. And the best thing we found was we dug up a cool slush geyser up here. We're working on the analysis on it right now, and we're going to just let this thing leak cold into here because it's going to be dumping 7 kilograms of polluted water at 14 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're just going to let it be cold up here. And it can be cold as much as it wants, and we'll deal with that cold later. We like it. So let's see what kind of dupe we got. Ooh, iron gut, immune to food poisoning, Chevy dresser. We could get us another farmer going. Food has been kind of a bit of an issue. Yeah, I don't want to dig in another dupe just yet. Let's just go with another poke shell. Call it good. So these guys need to get wrangled up because we want to dump them off over here. I think it's gonna not let us dump them because it's behind the locked door. So we'll do that. Okay, so let's get our power grid finished over here. Oh, also, we should start picking up some of these critters that are floating around here. We got hatches. We should do that. Okay, let's see where we're at with our power grid. Can we finish this? Looks like we can. Let's see. That'd be really nice if we could. We also got to get power all the way up to this guy, which is going to take a bunch more refined metal. And we got no power coming in at all right now because we have no hydrogen at all. Because there's no power for anything. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, we need to fix this. We need to get this guy done. Please do this one first. Please do this one first. Please, please, please. There we go. Okay, now we got power started. So power's starting to flow. We got a little bit of oxygen being made right there. There we go. We're getting this guy back going again. He's got too much on his grid though. Just a tiny bit above what we should have. And then this guy gets a lot. This guy gets a lot. So what's going to happen is we're going to make some hydrogen. The hydrogen is going to burn off. Actually, speaking of which, we need to deconstruct this guy. The hydrogen is going to be burned off hopefully first up here on these generators, and then the coal is going to be used as catch-up. Not certain if it's going to work exactly like that, but that's the plan. So there we go. And let's get rid of this battery because we don't want it here anymore. And let's check the automation out. Let's get rid of all that. And all this metal hopefully will be enough to finish up what we're working on. Now this battery, unfortunately, is being charged from over here, and I don't want it to be charged anymore. We're just going to have to eat that little bit of power that they left us. So then you guys can finish that over there, and we can go that way. And that means we're getting some plants going again. Hopefully we're going to get ourselves back on track. This has been a little bit of a bumpy road for the moment. Oh yeah, and we dug into this one right here, and unfortunately that's a chlorine gas vent. And I don't really want a bunch of chlorine in my base. So yeah. What I could do is I could make a room over here and stick a water reservoir. And once I start getting the polluted water coming out of this slush geyser, I can pump it in there to eat all the germs. But meh, not right now. It's pretty low on my priority list. Temperature's looking pretty good. It's a tiny bit of warm up over here. Tiny bit of warm up. That kitchen is definitely warming things up. Okay, good. So these guys are not running full time. That's very good. We don't want them to run full time. Where else are we at here? Look at all the heat we generated over here with this hot oxygen we're pumping out. That's not good. That's not good at all. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to put us a grill. Nah. Nah. We'll put it right there. So what I think I want to do is I want to redo this. I want to do it in insulated tiles. And you can do the corners without losing the water and the fish that go with it, as long as you build diagonally. So I'm going to do that right quick. Oh, we still got a Draco poking in there. Yeah, the Draco is still stuck there. Goofball. Okay, we'll get this done. Okay, so we're going to also put a ceiling light, and we're going to put a dupe motion sensor right there. A little bit of automation wire. So the cook is going to be able to work in the best settings possible. Why aren't we making this? You don't have any grapefruit yet. Let's just turn all these on to forever, because they're good that way. Okay, and then this we can deconstruct. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is not good at all. What is wrong here? What happened? In my race to rebuild my power, we made a boo-boo. We made a boo-boo. Oh, no. We haven't had flushing toilets for a while. Uh-oh. Everybody's gonna have accidents. Okay. Hopefully we got that fixed. Yeah, good. Not good. That was not good. Okay. So now that that's fixed. Alright. Get all our hatches stuffed in here. They're making us some coal. We're using some coal. Very good. Very good. Get that stuff all picked up. Now, oh, we got a bunch of water down here now. How did we get water down here? We lose water out of the fish tank? Gross. That's too bad. That's too bad. Let's see. And get you wrangled up. Okay. Oh, did somebody pee up here too? Ah, you guys pee all over the place. Gross. Okay. I had a thought about putting a liquid lock at the top here so that I stop losing oxygen out of the base, and I think I'm going to do that right now. And here comes the save. All right. And let's see if we can find us a little bit of crude oil floating around somewhere. Not that. We may have to use polluted water. Polluted water will work. Oh, you know where we can get it? We can get it out of these pipes right here. Let's see. Let's empty that. Oh, of course. We have nobody with plumbing. That's too bad. Let's do it on polluted water. And we'll copy the settings to that one. And we'll go like this. And I think I heard a dupe. I heard a dupe. Here we go. Dupe time. Let's see. We got lime or an oxyfern. I really want to get the lime because 150 kilograms of lime will go a long way, but we're not to the point where we're making steel yet. And oxygen is an issue. So let's get us an oxyfern. And the best place to put it is going to be where there's carbon dioxide, because guess what? Oxyferns eat carbon dioxide. So let's come down here. We're going to plant this sucker right now. Come right here. What do we got here? Is there... There is. There's a little spot of water there. A little bit of poopy water. Okay, guys. Let's make those happen. I want to get this liquid lock done. Okay, there's one side of it. There's the other side of it. And we will deconstruct right now because we're done. We don't need any more in there. Okay. Very good. And then we're going to go right across the top here. Boop. And we'll come down right there. And we'll go like that. And we will continue this guy up here. That guy, will deconstruct him. And then these guys, we're going to deconstruct this. And we're going to deconstruct this. We're going to get the top of the base sealed in like that. There we go. Okay, so now the air that we produce inside the base is going to stay in the base instead of float out all over the place. I think I rhymed again on accident. Okay, let's see, how we doing? How we doing? CO2's been eaten up down there, that's good. Okay, good, we got that blocked off. Good, that's all blocked off. There's a lot of CO2 up here, but it can stay up there. There's going to be a lot more CO2 over on this end because of this guy right here. And that's going to make for an exceptionally long bit of traffic, is what that's going to do. So let's build us a ladder set right here to try to shorten that just a bit. Okay, so, ooh, good news, we got this done finally. And it is 66 cycles every 120 cycles, doesn't turn on for another 35. That's too bad. Wish it would turn on sooner because we could use the cold. And it's never a bad thing to have a lot of water, even if it's polluted water, we can start making oxygen with, because we can just build a big, huge oxygen generator up here and just let it go to town. But we don't have the water for it. We just don't have the water. What else we got going on here? So far, most of the time, our power seems to be going on coal. There is not a lot of hydrogen coming through. That's okay. Not that big of a deal, though. Eventually, I'm going to rip this out. Probably should do it sooner rather than later. But haven't gotten around to it yet. One last thing I think we ought to do for today is get a couple of refrigerators in here. We're going to go right here. Couple of refrigerators, and we'll take, this is going to be everything goes in there. Copy those settings, and we're going to dig this out. We're going to deconstruct that guy. All that food is going to get moved. Whoop. And it all fell on the floor. Good. It all fell on the floor. Perfect. Good job, guys. All right. I think that's going to be about it for today, folks. Any suggestions for what we're doing so far, please put them down in the comments. Thank you very much. Have a great day, guys.